I'm Francesca. I'm the trainer for the needlestick course for Community Housing Cymru. I work at Call of the Wild and we're based in Seven Sisters in the Brecon Beacons National Park. My background is ex-military, so I am a former soldier, a combat medical technician, and I served 12 years in the army. The needlestick course itself is split into two sections. We've got a theory and a practical element. The morning is mainly theory based. We look at current case studies involving the housing sector, and then the afternoon then is the live practical in the void. What makes the course different is mainly the practical element. I've taken my skills that I've learnt in the army to check for roadside bombs and things like that, and general hazards, and map them across into hazards that housing associations are likely to find on their day-to-day working environment. So the practical element involves two things really. First, we do a thing called an observation stand, which will really test your ability to actually check for hazards, those hazards being needles and sharps. And that is done in a controlled environment. However, as the training goes on, you will find that there's progression, and so we expose the needles in a controlled environment. The other form of the practical element then in the live void, and what I do with this property is I set it up pretty similar to how you will find it in your day-to-day working jobs. So there'll be furniture and there will absolutely be natural hazards where you may then find needles and sharps that you'll have to identify. And again, we use a process that you're taught on the course called the scanning method, which will confirm and remind and revise what we've learned previously that day. Since leaving the military, I found that there wasn't necessarily a one course that is bespoke for the housing sector that can teach you the risks that are involved with the day-to-day job roles and the hazards, and also how to actually check for these needles and sharps, and combine that into a one-day course. So how the needlestick course came about, in particular for Community Housing Cymru, is we developed this course based on my previous experience in the military and mapped it across then into a course that's suitable for housing associations. Alongside that, I've developed this course and delivered to numerous housing associations already across Wales, including Titarian, Trefalis, Pembrokeshire Housing, Merthyr Tydfil Housing Association, Merthyr Valley Homes, and many others across South Wales.